My wife is 31 weeks pregnant, which means we have 9 weeks to finish this primary bathroom remodel. I've showed you how to do the prep work, and now it's time for demo. As always, I suited up, got my last shower in, and got to work. I love teaching the tips and tricks as I go, so then you can learn if you ever want to do a demo yourself. Now, I wanted to start by taking out the vanities. They're huge, they take up a lot of space, and I figured why not start there. Go ahead and take the plumbing out before you start breaking anything and make sure your water lines are off. If you're wondering why I'm wearing full Tyvek and respirators, it's because I figured there's going to be some mold, and I wasn't wrong. Under vanities is a very common place for mold to grow, and especially if you see bubbles on the particle board like you do here, that often means there's water damage and it could have gotten under or behind them like it did here. So all of the baseboards in the drywall was super moldy. At this house, we don't even flinch when we see mold now. We just know how to treat it. So cut out the drywall, get rid of it all, treat the studs, and get going with the demo. I have a big roll-off dumpster from Bison Bins in our driveway, so I'm taking loads one at a time with the wheelbarrow all the way across the yard and dumping them in to open up space. Just remember, if you're removing anything that has water, to start by finding those water connections and making sure they are completely turned off, because if you start tugging at the tub and break a water line, you're going to have a problem. I knew this tub wasn't working anyways, none of the jet systems was working, so I just smashed it to pieces, and my goal was just take everything out here and get it in the dumpster. Found a little bit more mold behind the tub and the drywall, and the insulation was bad, so I pulled that out as well. I think the hardest part about doing demo is just honestly getting everything into a dumpster, especially if your dumpster cannot be close to you. It's a lot of walking back and forth, and you have to get creative like I did with the tub. This thing was deceivingly heavy. I'm 6'2", and it was taller than me end to end. But because of my little cardboard highway, it made it easy to slide it out, and then I put it in my Craftsman wheelbarrow and got it all the way to the front yard. It was a struggle, but we got there. It took me 3 tries to get it into the dumpster, and because it was already full, I couldn't open that door, which would have been much easier, but it was the last thing to go in, and I finally got it in. First day of demo was a huge success, but I need to get another bin because I filled this one up and I've got a lot more coming.